2011, we started construction on the distillery here, and so now it is in full production all the time. They tell me it's the oldest agricultural building still standing in Washington County.
Originally, this still was purchased right around the same time we purchased our still out at Edgefield Distillery. And at the time we didn't have a place to put it, and so it went into deep storage in the basement of Edgefield for about 14 years until it was time to install this bad boy here at the granary barn out of Cornelius Pass Roadhouse.
Mostly we have been brewing whiskey out here, which starts out like ale. It's fermented malts, and then they're pumped into the pot, which you don't see most of the pots behind the bricks here, but it's a big copper pot. It's gas fire. That's where the wash, as we call it, is heated. Vapors rise up into the OG, the onion there, and then the swan neck, eventually working their way over to the condenser, where it condenses back into a liquid, and we collect that. What Clark's doing here is he's kind of giving us an example. You notice we don't have any thermometers, there's no sight glasses. Really difficult to tell what's going on inside the copper. And so we hang this can up there on a string, a couple of drops of wax. When the vapors get up there, it heats up that wax, the wax melts.
Really hot.
The can drops.
Can drops.
That tells me that I have maybe 10 minutes or so before I'm going to start getting something out of the end of the still. The first products that we'll be releasing here from CPR Distillery is a Pinot Noir brandy and a white whiskey we're calling White Owl. Very similar to the White Dog from Edgefield, but with some significant differences. The main one being that our still is completely different than the Edgefield still, and we pull out a heavier, more aromatic spirit. We're also making our cuts a little different. We kind of would like to, not really a competition with the Edgefield, but a sort of an east side, west side rivalry of who can do the best and who can. We've already broken the mold. We're using a brandy still to make whiskey, and we're going to use the same still to do everything we could possibly think of doing with it.